8 years ago in 2017, we decided to go ahead and buy an RV and move into it. That crazy adventure turned into this YouTube channel that we started 8 years ago. And it's amazing to see just how far we've come in all of our videos changing over the years. We lived in that RV for a little while, and then of course life happened and we decided to sell the RV and move into a brand new house that we built on our ranch. And that's where we've been living ever since. We've always wanted to have an RV just for recreational purposes, but it hasn't really worked out to get another one. Come along with us and we're going to go to Round Rock, Texas to pick up our brand new Modern Buggy 12 RK.
Battery disconnect, so that's currently on right now. With it turned, you can kind of see a little green right there. And
okay.
When you turn it like that, that's off. You'll see red.
Okay.
And your charging or your power cord. Okay. This is for your stabilizer jacks on the side to drop your jacks down.
Okay.
You've got basically all your manuals and about anything, your
okay.
ACs, your TVs, everything. Alrighty, so here's your little table you got in here.
Oh, okay.
So that lifts up and that pole just sticks into the ground there and then right to the bottom of the table.
Okay.
This is your little blackstone that you've got.
Okay.
And so that blackstone, right there, you can set it up on the table right there. And here's your little griddle cover.
Okay.
And these are your solar panels right here.
Okay.
And so those just fold out kind of like a sheet.
Got it.
Fold it out and it'll have a little plug.
So that's not the solar panel. Oh, there's extras. So the ones on the back are solar panels as well, and then those
Correct. And those are just kind of
extra ones. Oh, cool.
So that one will be, as you're driving down the road, it can still be charging it.
Oh, nice.
Or just parked out. And it just kind of gives you a little more draw to your battery.
Okay.
That back one will charge the battery pretty well. It's kind of, if you're like in an overcasty area, you're not getting as much as you'd like. You can tag up to that one.
Okay.
The TV is pretty straightforward. We're inside right now, so you can't really get channels.
Yeah.
Okay. But it'll just work your normal channels, QVC, all those. You just click through them, and when you pull outside, it'll pop up. It's just
like satellite
this
stuff.
kind of seals us in here. So there's that. You have your USB connections and HDMI connections on the back, so whatever you want to plug in, DVD players or whatever. You have plugs on both sides, little charging USB ports on the right side and left side. And then those switches over there, the one farthest to the outside is going to control your little outside light right here on that side. And the one on the inside controls your little blue back reading lights behind. This is your water connection, so you fill your tank for, I believe it's I want to say it's a 15 to 20 gallon tank in here.
Okay.
This is it. You can see it's about halfway full right now.
All right.
Oh yeah, I see.
This is your little hose you can connect to the side. They're right here. And it just, you have these little tabs on it and you just line it up with that. And you'll hear it kick on. That was it, pressurizing.
Oh, okay.
So now you'll have a normal hose.
Nice.
Just gotta line it up and get it off. Alright, so to turn on your water pump, it's right in here. It's just that on-off switch.
Okay.
So off, you aren't going to be getting any pressure. It's just going to dribble out. Flip it on, going to have normal pressure. Here we've just got more storage. Here's your little light for work. And then this works pretty straightforward. So you just turn it on and you control your temperature. We had it set cooling down to -4 right now.
Okay.
So it's just taking a minute. We kicked it on probably 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it's -4 is the lowest. Realistically, the main part down here is going to be probably around, you can get down probably to like 6 degrees, 6 or 7 degrees. Up here will be a little bit colder. And all the lug nuts are torqued to 100 pounds. That's just the recommended. Tires are all filled up to the right pressure. Right back here. So right back here you can see this is your solar controller power, so you can see what you're getting in your inverter. So when you go through, you can see you're at 35% just running right now. It's pushing 11.8 volts, just the battery is. And then you can see it says 0 right now for the solar because we're inside. 0 amp, 0 volts, all for the solar. And this is just your fuses and breakers. And right up in here is just more storage on, I don't think on that side. Yeah, another storage behind the TV there. And then right here to run your AC, it's simple, it's all just controls on here.
Okay.
Your water, when you use your sink, is just going to drain right there off the bottom.
Okay.
Out a little spout.
Oh, under the ground. It doesn't have a tank or anything.
No, so it can fill. So it just drains like that.
Okay.
Okay.
You can plug the sink if you want to fill water up and do dishes in there or whatever.
Yeah.
So this will always be down like that. You can kind of bend it around if you want to do it. I've seen some people even take like a hose clamp and connect the hose to it if they're somewhere and they just run it off so it's not just getting all wet right under it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So this right here, that's your solar port.
Okay.
So those panels that I showed you inside, it'll come with a little plug and that just plugs straight into there.
Okay.
And that'll add extra amperage. Do you have any questions so far about anything I've just showed you?
I've seen a lot online where the AC is like not cooling because it's pumping the exhaust basically back into the little cabinet there. And I didn't know if they had fixed that or if it's like where does the AC exhaust get
So
pushed
how
to?
those ones work in there, those ones aren't like a normal window unit where it has an exhaust. They're kind of upgraded now. So it's more of a, as long as there's these side vents.
I was going to say, are these two? Because this one as well.
So these side vents is what's allowing it to exhaust and stuff in.
Because I saw like people were getting this from Mod Bug and then they put it in, or having the dealership put it in for them. So I saw that that's there now. So.
Yeah, I think it was kind of just a little faulty design on there.
Yeah.
Your last one.
Okay. Cool.
Your pop-up up here, real simple. Just undo these straps, pop the lid off, and it all just folds out. It's real simple. The poles extend out to how it should be. On the other side, you've got your canopy, also super simple. Just unzip it. Just un-Velcro these, and it'll roll out, and it has legs that just flip down to stand up.
Okay.
And in the front compartment there where your battery is, there's a little pouch that has like nylon string and then little stakes, so if it gets windy and you want to stake this down, you've got that option. Yeah, you're good.
And, are there lights that attach to that? Somewhere I saw on the awning that sometimes they had like a strip that it came with that you put it on there, but I don't know if that was...
You can put it on. This one does not have one on
Doesn't
it right now.
Okay.
But yeah, you can, and you can wire it up to get it to your solar power that will be charging it.
Okay.
This just pops out, folds out like the bed. This cushion goes to the back there. These go up to the top. You can see that blue reading light back there now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Do you want to make sure that the fireplace thingy works? See it? Yay! She's very excited about it. Does it make crackling noises too? I don't know if that was that or if I'm hearing other things.
I don't know.
That'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
Like a real fire. Does the bed go all the way up against it? Because it's like all the way to the that's interesting.
Yeah, so it'll get right there. So it's kind of.
But the heat's at the top, right?
Yeah,
okay.
So it's not going to be getting
I was like,
cushions hot or anything.
Is this
set you on
also
fire.
charged when you have it hooked up to a second way? Does it do the auxiliary power?
It will, as long as you have that battery switch turned on.
Okay, that's what I figured.
This is the ladder, but that's how it's going to pop up like that. This part right here just folds up and comes out. The ladder drops down once it pulls out, and it's the same for retracting. You just push this back down and pull these straps, and just pull it back down.
Okay.
But it all
very
for the most part will literally just pop open. Once you pull this, it's gonna want to open itself up.
Okay.
You can open it if you want.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm like, how does that work? I mean, like, I'll watch you do it first. I'm sure it's not as scary as it looks, but I'm like, oh. Okay, yeah, definitely not as scary as it looked. Wow. Okay, bye. Oop. What'd she say?
So big.
It's so big in here. Yeah, it's almost roomier than the actual inside.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I was like, I hope so, because they're tall. All three girls are big children. Does it have all the stuff you need?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. You want to look up there too?
You can go.
I don't know if I want to climb up there. Here.
You don't want this?
Yeah, you'll be fine. I think it's got like a 350-pound capacity on the ladder.
You got it dirty already.
I will. You just stay up there.
Yeah, we'll drive home with you up there, okay?
Is that even legal?
No. Can't have the tent open. It would blow all like crazy. All right, coming out now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, let me get down first.
And so it goes up these little tabs here.
Oh,
Push
okay.
these out, and that's what allows it to slide up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Takes a minute to get the hang of it, but once you get in like a system,
Yeah. And that end is kind of sticking out down by the hinge point. Here. Okay.
and this strap will tuck back up in there, so when you open it, it flops out for you.
Oh, I see. So this is supposed to be inside of
Yeah.
that.
So it's easy to tuck it up once it's down. I usually will do one strap so I'm not fighting it popping back open.
Mm-hmm.
And once the fan's not going to engage unless
Until-
it feels
okay.
the fan or the top open.
Okay.
So once it's open, these are your speeds. Or that is, your speeds. And then this is if you want the fan reversed. So if you want to suck air in or push air out, depending on what you're trying to do. And you just flip it back to that. And it will automatically cut off once you close it.
Okay.
But it'll just kind of be trying to open it. So.
And then I think off the top of my head, I remember one more thing that people were having trouble with was getting this to latch properly or at all. I'm guessing since we have a newer one that, you know, probably a lot of those things they fix, but, you know, I just want to make sure. I think they said, oh, the whole thing's rolling. They were saying that, like, if you do these first, that it maybe, like, goes easier. I don't know.
Yeah, these little latches can be finicky.
Oh, see, okay. That is the trick. Look at that. I knew something. Yay. Yay, Facebook. I'm in a group that has them, and so I've been, like, watching to see, like,
You
before
guys
we got our...
any trips with it soon?
Yeah, next weekend we're supposed to go to... what's that castle?
in Belleville.
And there's this huge medieval castle that this guy built, and we do Highland games. Have you ever heard of that? It's like probably seen on TV where like the people in the kilts and Scottish throw the giant like poles and stones. So we do that, and they're doing a women's only one at that castle next weekend. So
Some guy just built that? Is that his house?
Yeah, it's his house.
That's awesome.
I think he died.
No, he just built it for fun, and then
I think he died though, right?
And now to be able to get tickets to get to go to
To his bakery
in Belleville. And
Yeah, it was like his bakery, but I think his family
Most
has it
rando
now.
thing ever.
Yeah, it's like $10 to go in. But yeah, they're hosting a women's only Highland Games at that place next weekend. They said we can camp there, so
That's awesome.
I was like, all right, cool. Let's see. Does it have like? So it was kind of like rolling. You just have to put blocks or something to make sure that it doesn't roll around, or is it got locks?
Front wheel on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna roll.
Uh-huh.
I'll just chalk the wheels with either a little piece of wood or get some plastic chalks to stick under there or something.
And that is not normally on there. That's just for y'all to use, or
No,
is that something?
That will
that's...
always be yours.
Oh, okay.
Once I hook up your car, I'll take that wheel off and put it in the box, just so there's no chance of it getting grabbed on a dip or anything.
Oh, okay, good. We arrived at about 12:30, and we are finally leaving at 4 o'clock with our new Mod Bug trailer. Caleb did have to run back inside to get them to show him how to hook up the electric brakes, but otherwise we are ready to go and kind of starving. So we're going to go ahead and, get some dinner and hopefully make it home okay with this new thing attached to the back.